All right, Paranormal Brew, take 2. Let's try this again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now,
It's not like up or anything. That's so strange.
as soon as people pop up here, but I think I wonder if Pam has an iPhone. Hi, Teresa.
I know we're a hot mess all the time.
Always. All right, let's see. Hi, guys.
Always
Okay, I'm back. Hi, Brian.
Difficulties.
All right, there's Pam. All right, so let's see. It doesn't have me the ad.
Didn't have her call in at this point then.
So, really sucks because I like to do the split screen, but I guess we can have her call.
Yeah.
I
mean, because we're 10 minutes down and we're not getting anywhere with it.
There isn't anything on your side that says you to ask to join. I guess.
You should be able to select a person and then it should say invite to broadcast. You should be able to
To select her?
On her side.
Yeah, and you, right? You're the admin.
What do you mean? Here?
Yeah, you select her, right? Don't you?
How do I select her?
We did this so many times, so I mean.
Well, sometimes I feel like text me the number. So go message her.
Okay.
Sabrina's gonna message you the number.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the meantime we can figure. It says you're here.
No, just go to push it to her to the right. No, to the right. Wrong way.
All right.
Nothing?
That's to the left.
Anything? You select her?
Usually there's like this ad.
Yeah.
Whose number am I adding? My phone number?
Or Anthony, whoever, yeah.
Fine.
Unless we'll use Anthony's for the comments.
Yeah, because I'm not coming up.
All right, Sabrina's gonna message you right now.
463.
Her number. So you can call her, and then we'll do it that way. To the left. Yeah, I'm swiping,
It's weird.
but it's nothing is happening.
I know where the volume
All right, I'm gonna put this here. All right. She just messaged you, Pam.
No, it's just my sound.
All right.
I don't see her head pop down yet.
I clicked on her picture and it gave me that. That would probably.
She messaged you on Facebook.
That might be able. So when you clicked on her picture, that's what you got to do, and then it should have the add. I'm not an admin, so I can't do that.
Oh, but you can add her?
No, I can't. But if you click on her, like.
Did that pop
picture,
up though?
This would pop up, and I think the admin.
Oh, it's not doing
It's
it.
not doing it.
That's her.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, I'm such a dork. I don't know how to do that.
Huh.
Can you hear?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Not too much.
What is happening?
It's the ghost here
Okay.
to look at.
Never mind, I put you on speaker. I forgot
Hey.
to put speaker on.
Tell those spirits in the lookout house to back off for a little bit.
Steve's gonna go on his phone and see if he can, with his Sam,
Oh yeah.
go on.
Yeah.
Brew.
Once
I have
I
an
see,
iPhone.
Drinking her
okay.
beer.
So once I see him pop up here, I'm gonna see if I can add him, and then that way,
Okay.
then we'll be able to come on. All right, everybody in Facebook land, let me know if you can't hear Pam because we have the phone up to the phone. So,
Okay.
The phone
I'll
is
talk-
kissing the phone.
Talk
Yeah.
really loud.
so good evening, you busy woman.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God. We are. Tell Steve he has to like the page. I think.
Okay, go on Paranormal Brew. Like the page.
We heard that.
He's bossy. He's from New Jersey. You know how them Jersey boys are.
It's all good. They can hear. Everybody's saying they can hear you. So if we can't get you on, everybody's saying they can hear.
Okay, cool.
So, my friend, how is everything going?
Everything is amazing. Busy.
Yes.
Life is busy. You know, from the store to the event, and the lookout house. You know, we're busy, and it's
Yeah.
great, and I'm very grateful.
So let's start with the Gettysburg. Let's start with Gettysburg Ghost Exchange, right?
Sure.
Because was Gettysburg Ghost Exchange first, and then you decide to do the bash, right? 'Cause if I'm correct, that's how everything started.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. So how did you become so lucky as to have a business in Gettysburg? Because that's where I want to live one day. It's my favorite place on the face of this earth. So it's a dream of mine, right? So
Right.
do you live in Gettysburg?
We live in Aspers. We're about 8 miles outside. 8 miles outside of Gettysburg. But I'm in Gettysburg more than I am Aspers.
I don't blame you. Hi, Constantine St. Michael. I don't blame you. I would be. All right, there's Steve. I see him.
Okay, hit like, honey, and then if you can
We'll knock down the wine.
All right. So I see Steve. So let me see if I can add Steve.
Okay.
Or if Steve has something on the bottom of his to say join live video. If there's anything on the bottom of his phone, like on the screen.
Okay, he's looking.
He hit his face right there in the text itself.
Yeah, but I'm hitting it and it's not.
That's weird.
Maybe something's wrong. Maybe you have
Maybe
to reset.
maybe there's something wrong screwy with Facebook.
Maybe.
I don't know. Because usually.
Oh, how about turn the phone this
Yeah,
way?
because
the way he had it was the one he was able to do it.
Yeah, but if I turn it that way, you won't see.
He's
No,
messing
for a
with it,
moment,
seeing if he can add it.
So let's start from the beginning before we get to all the good stuff because
Okay.
so what got you into the paranormal? What got you to where you're at now?
I've always been involved in some part of what was classified as the field, but as a child, I mean, it wasn't the field, but my grandmother, we would either have seances on the weekend or we would play with our Ouija boards. We would be conjuring and speaking with spirits since I was a child. It wasn't actually the field, but
Right.
it just kind of enveloped into paranormal investigating.
So now years later you meet Steve. What did you get Steve into it, or is Steve kind of just
Steve? We were at Wilson College, and he was with his team, and we met. We just clicked, and we've been together ever since. I wish I would have met him, 20 years ago. We'd have lots of crazy kids by now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's great to have, the same passion. You know what I mean? Like to be with somebody and have the same passion and, the same drive and the same goals in something. That's really, I think that helps to drive the force a little bit better. You know what I mean? When you have the person that you love in the same corner
Right.
as you,
Right.
Because
I feel like I'm married to the paranormal. That's
Right.
what it's too. It's I live, eat, and breathe this stuff. I
Right.
worked at the Gettysburg Lutheran Retirement Village for a long time, and my mom was my last resident. And I just decided that was my closing chapter to the medical field. And I just decided to do my passion.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So how did you well with whatever you feel like sharing, how did you land the Gettysburg Ghost Exchange? Like what pushed you towards, what got you there?
Well, it was
my Jeep.
Steve sold his Jeep. He had an antique Jeep.
Oh, wow.
We saw the building for rent. And I was like, what the heck? Let's go look at it. And the realtor was actually one of my residents who was one of my best friends. It was her grandson.
Mm-hmm.
And we just all clicked. And he was like, I know you're going to take care of the building. So, welcome to small business world. And it just happened. It was just universe stepping in to where, to set things up for my future.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. I remember the first time I went into Gettysburg Ghost Exchange, this is before I knew you. So I go in there, and there's this cute woman sitting in there. She had purple hair. And I started talking to her. And now, push up ahead, like, I became friends with her on Facebook. So I like her and this and that. Then push ahead, I totally fall in love with her husband's his photography, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I like him on Facebook. And then it didn't even dawn on me. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, are they husband? So I like messaged. I'm like, are you related to Kendra? And he's like, that's my wife. I'm like, oh my God. like, how did I not know that? like, but
my hair's not purple anymore, though. It's red.
Yeah, no. But back then, when I walked in, I remember, and I just remember, like, she was so friendly, so nice, talked to me about a whole bunch of stuff, so it was cool. And the store is, like, awesome, which, what was I going to say?
The store is awesome.
The store is very awesome. Are there any exciting things happening with the store, anything like that you...
We have some things coming up. We can't say right now.
Perfect.
But we have big surprises coming up for the future.
That's awesome.
Right.
That's awesome. So,
wait, is the Ghost Exchange haunted too?
Actually, it's on 2.5 acres of undisturbed battlefield.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
How much land did come with the Ghost Exchange?
And 2 acres.
We're about 2.5 acres.
Did you?
It goes from the historic Baltimore Pike back to the National Cemetery.
Wait,
wow.
so isn't it true though when you own land you can use a metal detector? Is that true?
You can if you're the owner, which we are not. We lease the property. People have come up and asked, "Can we metal detect?" And I'm like, "No, I'm sorry."
Really? Yeah.
But we do investigate back there.
Oh,
we have a barn back there that's been back there since 1930s. We've gotten some really good EVPs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and we got a really good EVP inside the Ghost Exchange. People were getting tugged and pulled on. And,
I mean, it's Gettysburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we decided to have a little mini investigation. And on the recorder, we said, do you know that the South lost the war? How do you feel about that? Now, we know that the grounds around Culp's Hill was a Union stronghold.
Right.
So that's a little question. How do you feel that the South lost the war? And it said, we won. Wow.
Oh, really?
I've never gotten.
Wow. So then, that's crazy.
I'm sure their equipment went off a lot.
I would
too.
love to hear that.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was doing an EVP session at the 20th Main, at Little Round Top.
I love the 20th Main.
Oh my God, it's my favorite place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have literally.
I haven't gotten any good EVPs back there, but I have gotten some good photography back there.
Yeah. So
And Steve and
I got one.
married at Little Round Top.
Yeah.
In the castle.
I got one good EVP from there, and normally I just go there to watch the sunset, and I fall asleep on the rocks. I wake up 2 hours later, and I'm like, it's like I'm in heaven.
God.
But yeah, I was at the 20th Main, and I wasn't thinking I'm at the 20th Main. I'm thinking I'm in Pennsylvania. So my question was, are you from Pennsylvania?
Gotcha.
And the EVP said, no, Maine.
Oh, that's cool. That is
Yeah. It said no, Maine. I was like, this is awesome. So that's one of my.
Speaking about the Gettysburg Ghost Exchange, just know that there's some things coming up in the very near future, some cool surprises, and I can't say it right now. I wish I could, but I can't.
You can't, but you know what you can do? You can come back on the Brew when you can.
Okay, deal.
And we'll talk about it, but because I'm looking forward to hearing about it too. So
Okay.
yeah, so we can have like a Brew launch party. You know, of whatever exciting news you have to tell, because I'm looking forward to hearing it.
We've got lots of exciting news. Our future is very bright, and it's really hard to hold good news back for me.
I hear you, sister. I hear you. But you know what? I'm totally feeling the energy through the phone. Like, I'm like, yes. Like, I don't even know what it is, but I'm like totally like excited. I can't wait.
2020 is going to be an amazing growth. And when I was a kid, I used to say to my grandmother, my lucky number was 5. It still is. And I would say to her as a child, when I'm 55, that's my year. And my grandmother would be like, oh, that's like years and years. But I'm going to be 55 this year, and I've manifested my 55th year. So,
wow.
That's
See,
awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
So,
I can't wait to turn 55, actually.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
January 9th.
Oh, wow.
yay.
That's coming
Have the
soon.
same birthday.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'll be in Gettysburg for New Year's, and I'll be there the 28th through the 1st. So we definitely have to have like a pre-celebratory birthday lunch or something.
Okay. All right. We will meet up, and maybe I can show you some cool things.
Yes.
In Gettysburg. Some new cool things.
Yeah,
How's
I
that?
would love that. I'm always looking for new cool things in Gettysburg.
Have you guys ever did the Brickyard, the Bloody Brickyard, when you were in Gettysburg?
No.
Bloody.
Where's
Okay.
that at?
No. It's actually a part of the battlefield owned by the National Park Service, but it's in town. It's on Stevens Street.
Stevens Street.
Stevens Street. It was hand-to-hand combat. We've gotten amazing evidence. There's a mural back there worth $250,000 that's life-size. So you get this visual of exactly what happened on the part of the battlefield that you're standing on. And so many people miss it. And I guide people, go to the Brickyard. Go to the Brickyard.
I'm trying to remember.
So wait, isn't it start with a C something?
Coster, right off of Coster Avenue.
Coster Avenue. And so it's Coster Ave, right? And then the mural is on the side of that big, that little building. It's a glass mural, right?
Yes, exactly. Right there where you're standing, there's a red building in that mural. That's exactly where you're standing.
Gotcha.
So we
it's
have gotten some amazing EVPs back there.
Where the mural is.
Yes.
I went there I just recently, within the last 2 years, found out about that spot and went out last year, I think it was. I went out there and just took some pictures and definitely could feel the energy. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
But I've never done an investigation.
On our EVP, we were doing EVPs, and I had said, "Is your uniform gray?" And on my recorder, I got "Yup."
Oh, with Southern accent too, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. And that's the thing too, Pam. Like here, it's like Gettysburg. You would think would be, in my opinion, knowing what we know and what we're taught, you would think Gettysburg would be more residual. But in all of my times of investigating there, I have gotten more intelligent, interactive evidence than I do anything that could be residual.
Yeah.
I've gotten my occasional cannon fire, gunshot, and I've gotten the muster or the drum roll. What's that? The musket. What is that?
What?
The drums they used to have. What are they?
Okay.
Called? You know how they would like walk and you could hear the muster roll or whatever.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I've gotten that occasionally, but for the most part, it's been intelligent.
Got you.
And that is amazing to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So, how did Gettysburg Battlefield Bash come to light?
Oh yeah, I want to know about that.
So my son's in the military. He's a sergeant, and I don't see him very often. And I wanted to do something as a mom to show that our families that are left behind can still do some amazing things. So we were at the Pike Restaurant the first year, very small little event, but we ran out of parking spaces. So I said to Steve, we've hit on something. And the bash was kind of just born. We went to the Wyndham the following 2 years. This will be our 4th year. Heroes for Hire joined us, and we help critically ill children. This past bash, funds for Heroes for Hire went to purchase an urn for a little boy who that died from his cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. Helen Sager from Pennsylvania Wounded Warriors is there every year. So we have her and Heroes for Hire just doing amazing things. And we have young troops there. We have service dogs there. We have military vehicles. We have our soldiers empowering these kids fighting for their lives, and these kids empowering our PA Wounded Warriors. It's just an amazing event. We threw these 2 totally different genres together, and it just worked. The field's just so loving. They come and they support the bash every year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to have 2 bands this year.
Oh, sweet.
Along with the DJ.
Wait, 2 bands and a DJ?
Yeah, so the DJ will take over at night because we're having 2 dance-offs this year. One is Thriller, and the other one is the Get Up song.
The Thriller?
Yeah, Thriller and the Get Up song.
I totally said this to
Kenny
Sabrina.
Little won our dance-off last year.
Oh,
he can dance.
Oh, yeah, he cannot wait for it. That's all he keeps talking about is how he's going to be the reigning champ.
He probably will.
But so this year coming up, I'm coming and I'm staying for the whole thing because I only came up for the day last year or this past one.
Right.
I'm like, there's no way I'm staying for the whole thing. I got to be up there the whole time.
Yeah, I had to work.
Exactly.
I was upset.
And we have discounted rooms where I will be putting that link back up after we finish talking here. People click it, they get their room at a discount. It does not charge your card. It simply holds your room.
Mm-hmm.
We just
say she's a judge.
Who?
Kimberly Ann.
Kimberly Ann, judge. Okay.
Kenny's in trouble now. She's taking a vote for her.
So in the next couple days here, I will be having our special guest up. I'm busy kind of working that up right now. So in the next couple days, you'll see all of our people who are coming back.
That's
We
awesome.
have a lot of awesome stars coming this year. Our bash has gotten a lot of attention, and it has benefited PA Wounded Warriors and Heroes for Hire.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm such a patriotic person. So even just being there for one day, it literally, and it's in Gettysburg, right? So Gettysburg to me is like the heartbeat of this nation. Like it just
Yes, absolutely.
So, and then you put all that on top. You see all the military stuff, the flags, everything that this stands for. It just could not. You feel it in your heart when you're there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Proud to be
It's the
American
place
American.
where the nation was saved.
Oh, absolutely. Gettysburg is definitely like just being there alone. Then you have the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash where it's like all these you have military coming there, you have paranormal coming there, you have
families who just want to share their children the history.
yeah,
and get the
families,
knowledge.
you have it's like all these different types of people just even, and I'm going to say this, but I feel like there was like some like, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but bikers. There was like bikers.
Oh yeah,
So
lots
like
of bikers.
yeah.
Yep.
So like you have the bikers, you
Stomping
have the
ground,
paranormal stuff, you have you have the military.
mayor.
It's like all these different groups are just all coming together. And let me tell you something. Some the vendors that come are it's so diverse. Like there was
Right.
like a cigar dealer there. There was there was like all these different types. It wasn't just geared towards
good for
paranormal.
everybody, yeah.
It's like for everybody.
Do you know what I love? I love that the mayor comes every year.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
And gives an opening address. I love that our police chief from Gettysburg comes. I love that we have our local heroes. They come and support us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We had a police department this year.
Yeah, the whole police department was there. The ones that were off and could donate some time
That's awesome.
and volunteer.
That's the
Yes.
other thing too. I'm huge back the blue. I'm a huge patriotic
Absolutely.
person. You know what I mean? So stuff like this to me is, I have to thank you. Like, you guys are actually, I know you probably don't think this, but I will say this, that you guys are heroes in this
Thank
way.
you.
You really are, because you're helping sick children. You're helping wounded warriors. You know, that literally is like,
And using our passion to help another
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah, but you know what? We couldn't do it without all of our volunteers. Eric Julian really gets behind the volunteers and empowers the volunteers, and they know what they're doing is of such gratitude, and they just work and right beside us.
mhm.
So nobody gets paid to do this. Everybody's there on just because of the heart,
Right.
and they just volunteer, and it just comes together.
Well, I'll be there. So if you need an extra hand, you just let me
Okay.
know.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to let Steve say a couple words because he's sitting here.
I'm reading the text message.
Oh, okay. He's
Oh,
picking up.
yeah, I haven't been reading the comments. I'm like, because I don't have, so I don't know if Steve wants to answer anybody, if they've asked any questions. I mean,
Yeah,
Steve's-
I
Yeah.
haven't seen any of that.
It's just
At least say hi.
Hello. I'm watching her play with a slinky or something in the video.
There's nothing otherwise I would have.
yeah, no,
What
I
is
mean,
that for you? It looks like a slinky.
Slinky.
where?
Oh,
is
this?
This? That's my hair clip.
It looks like a slinky on the video.
That's funny.
It's my hair clip. It should be in my head, but it's not. I had a rough day today. I said to Sabrina, I said, I hope you have some. I said, yeah. So my boyfriend's like,
all right, that's the hair clip.
it's a hair clip, yeah. Did somebody ask that? I totally missed it.
No, I didn't see it. No.
Or Steve was just asking.
No,
He just-
Steve saw it.
No, I
He
saw
saw.
you.
I
He saw
think
it,
he
he
saw it
commented.
in the video.
commented.
And he's like,
Oh.
well, I thought you were playing with a
Yeah.
slinky.
So the dates of the bash are what?
July 24, 25, 26.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We have some cool things coming to the Lookout House also.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's why I wanted to ask you about that too.
Gonna get the.
Yeah, we've got Daryl from Ghost Hunters. He's going to be coming on January the 10th and 11th and doing an event.
Which one? Who?
Daryl from Ghost Hunters.
Oh, I have a little crush.
Well, then you should come see us.
I know he's
Tennessee
married.
Race Chaser.
I'm allowed to have a TV crush.
Yeah. Tennessee Race Chasers are coming in July.
Oh,
do an
cool.
event.
That's cool.
James Anito is coming to do an event for SOS Teen Camp.
Okay.
It's a demonology duo. I hope Eric, help me out. Am I missing anybody?
Hey, Ron, you have the Kling brothers coming.
The Kling brothers are
Oh,
coming.
I love them.
Yeah.
They're coming to look at house.
That's where they started their thing started in Gettysburg. Did you ever see their home video?
I knew that they had did something with Richard Estep, who will be, I don't know if I can say this, but he's going to be joining them. They all did a book together, and Richard will be here when the Kling brothers are here. And I
So-
hope I didn't let the cat out of the bag, guys.
So listen, Google, or you look up on YouTube,
No.
Kling Brothers at Gettysburg, right? So I have it somewhere. I'll send it to you because I did
Okay.
save it. But it was a home video. It's what started them getting into the paranormal. They were in Gettysburg when they were younger for like a family trip, and they filmed what looked like a regiment walking across one of the fields, and it was there, and then it was gone.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to check. That
I
out.
said,
All right, I'll have to check
I
that
said,
out.
how
yes.
amazing is that? I said, you got a recording of a natural recording. If you think about it,
Right? Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I was like, and he's like, you're absolutely right. I said, that's amazing to me. That video is one of the best videos I've ever seen. So the Kling brothers are awesome. Like, they're awesome. They're these big teddy bear guys. Like, they're just awesome.
I met them a long time ago.
I met him at Moundsville.
Moundsville?
Yeah,
I met them at Phenomenology.
I've never met them. I never got to meet them.
I'll send
I
you
don't
the whole
remember them at Phenomenology.
They were on the other year. So the Lookout House, you guys are also having something New Year's Eve, aren't you?
We are. We're going to do a little mini event early and then wrap that up. And we're going to have some food and we're going to have a celebration of ringing in 2020 together.
And
Steve's going to DJ.
That's awesome.
Steve and Glenn Williams will DJ.
Well, I'll be at the square. I'll be at the square for New Year's. Sabrina will be there with me.
We'll swing down. We'll swing down early. I don't like to drive once people start to get drunk and all.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be me and Megan. Do you know Megan? From
Albert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes. Yep.
she'll be up there with me. Sabrina will be there, and we'll all be there.
Anthony, I think Beth might be there. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing the whole Gettysburg thing for New Year's.
Where are you guys staying at? The hotel right there in the square?
In at Lincoln Square.
Oh, the Inn at Lincoln Square.
Yes.
Do you know about that building?
Oh yes.
She
you
stays
know
there a
that
lot.
was the morgue. You know that was the morgue.
Yes, that was a lot of things, and that building, I literally think I was probably either I was there at one point in a past life for sure. That building, very connected with that building.
That's how we're connected too. We're like, I know you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we fell in love. We were both in love with Gettysburg, and we're like, we had to have crossed paths in a different lifetime before.
Right. Yeah. We investigated that building, and on the first floor, we got a lot of evidence, and then the owners of the bed and breakfast came over, and we were talking, and they were like, downstairs was the morgue for the battle, and I was like, no. So I myself got locked down there for about 20 minutes.
Oh wow!
It was awesome.
I you know what? I can't. Are you talking about the basement?
Yes.
That's you got some balls, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. That basement freaks me out.
Oh,
I can't wait to go down then. You
Yeah.
gonna show me?
Yeah, I'll take you down there. I'm staying.
I'll go down with you.
Yeah, so that's the room I'm staying. That's my favorite room. So every year I leave, I always book with the people. I say, you put me in the MJ room because I love that room. That room leads to the basement, and the basement locks. It has one of those old school the Civil War the locks where you have to pull something and do a lever. So it's not just opening a door. Well, we're sitting there one night, 3:00 in the morning, and all of a sudden you hear this click, 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 and you hear whoosh, and the door just goes flying open. I was like, that was the basement door. I was like, somebody wants to come out.
Yeah, that's one of the hidden gems in Gettysburg.
Oh, absolutely, Pam. I'm so happy you're saying that because it really is. It really is. It's one of my favorite places to stay.
And I'm not saying that because my girlfriend Hillary owns it. I'm serious.
I love Hillary. She's amazing. Hillary and Gus are amazing. But the inn itself is just, the energy in there is just so good,
And it's so weird how the kitchen, you kind of move it and the kitchen kind of opens up, or you kind of close those little doors, and I really like it.
Well, you are more than welcome to. You and Steve are more than welcome to come and hang out for New Year's. Whenever you, like I said, we're getting in on Saturday. I think Sabrina and them aren't coming up until New Year's Eve day, but we'll be in town Saturday, so we'll be there. You guys are more than welcome to come, hang out, do whatever. We'll meet up. We'll have lunch, whatever.
I know people, when I say how fun it is around here on New Year's Eve, they're like, what? And I'm like, no, you have to experience Gettysburg on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, for sure.
The fireworks is show.
Yeah, the fireworks,
Yep.
the food, the mayor comes out and talks, and the bands, and I love it.
Yep, it's so fun. I've been doing it every year for the last 7 years. That's my every year thing.
Well, that's a good thing.
This is our
That's
first time.
a tradition.
Yes.
It is a tradition. But
It's
now
my first time. I
This
have
is
never
Sabrina
been
and
there.
Anthony's first time.
I stayed
Well,
in.
you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I never stayed there. It's by the Gettysburg Hotel. No, it's all.
Yeah, it's like diagonal from the Gettysburg Hotel. So
Okay.
it's like right next to the pub.
Oh, the
Not the
okay.
pub, the blue and gray.
The blue and gray. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So you could walk. It's on the same side as the blue and gray.
Isn't there a statue on that side?
Yeah,
It's
Lincoln.
the Lincoln stuff.
The Lincoln statue. Okay, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that.
So yeah, so it's interesting, you know. But I have yet to stay at the Lookout House.
Well, we'll have to accommodate you. We'll have to remedy that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
need
I do
never-
to.
have to
I've
say
never
that
been to
we are
I've always
booking
wanted
up
to.
2020. So if you have an idea about a date,
We should
get it
do-
to me so I can hold it.
Yeah,
we
for
should-
sure.
We should hold it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
We'll
totally.
have to look at the calendar.
Yeah, totally. I really. My birthday is March 2nd. That's a Monday. So yeah, I want to try maybe I don't know. I have to think because
Because there's Phenom that
Phenoms,
March.
yeah.
March too.
You know, when the Ghost Brothers were here, they left. They were like, "It's haunted. We're leaving."
Oh, really?
who's so all right. So I'm sure and this is a very putting you on the spot question.
That's okay.
But who would you say was like your favorite guest at the Lookout House
Ever?
ever?
Don't say it's me. I know.
You know what?
I don't have favorites.
Gosh, I was.
I'll tell you who I really enjoyed.
Who? Can you hear Steve?
Yeah.
Which was Jack Osborne and playing.
When we did Haunted Kitchens.
Yeah, Haunted Kitchens. That was really fun.
Haunted Kitchens was a lot of fun.
What was Haunted Kitchen?
That's
It's just drawing a blank.
I know I'm drawing a blank.
That's why I drew a blank.
Look up Haunted Kitchens.
Perfect
Yeah.
Jack
So was that like a show that came out and filmed?
Yeah, it's called Haunted Kitchens. They
I'm embarrassed.
I know. They cook and then
Katrina. That's it.
yeah, Katrina. She does Haunted Kitchens. They cook.
Thanks, Greg. I drew a blank.
I know.
on it.
Katrina
They
does
cook.
Haunted Kitchens?
I've
Uh-huh.
never even heard
She
of it.
cooks. Well, actually, I had to cook 2 different dishes for her, and then we talk about the dishes. We talk about the history, mystery, and haunts of the Lookout House, and then she went through and did a private little EVP session. She was a lot of fun.
Oh,
I hear I've only met her. I've never worked with her, but I hear she's really awesome, and I hear
We
she's
had so many people. Like the Ghost Brothers were amazing gentlemen, very respectful of
Those
spirit.
guys, when they came here to do their event, I've seen a lot of stars out there at cons and all that stuff. These guys, if someone asked them just to take a picture, they dropped everything.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's great.
They
Go-
could be
the Ghost Brothers.
conversation. And someone say, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" Hold on a minute. I'll get right back to you. And they'll snap that picture with you.
Yeah.
And then go right back into the conversation.
That's great.
But then I loved when John Zappas and Mark Avila were here too. They were our first stars that came to the Lookout House. They kind of kicked us off.
Yeah.
They gave us their blessing. We had an amazing time here. It was just so much fun.
Yeah, the amazing thing about the Ghost Brothers was when they first got here, I asked them if they'd sign an autograph for the Lookout House. We like to keep them here, and one for the Bass. And I forgot because they were, doing their event here and everything else. And at the end of the night, they went out to the car and they were leaving, and I hear, I think it was Darren, he yelled out to me, "Steve, come out by the car." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, what do you guys need?" He goes, "Don't you want those 2 autograph signed things?"
Oh,
And,
cool.
and I was like, I forgot all about it, and they remembered.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that was very nice.
They seem like really cool guys. They're very funny, but they seem like really cool guys on TV.
Daryl was here from Ghost Hunters. We gave him a cool tour through the house, and he was like, "Yep, I'm going to do an event here." So he's coming up in January.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
we've had.
don't think I've ever been to Outlook.
No.
I
So
was,
You know
always,
what?
I was always I loved Cash Town. I was a big Cash Town person.
So the
going
Lookout,
there.
the first time I was there was actually this past summer in August when Bob and Gina were up there and they were filming.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ghost
God.
Detectives.
Yeah, Ghost
Yeah,
Detectives
that was
episode.
so much fun. Also, that was fun.
Yeah,
Kenny Biddle was here.
yeah. And they were trying to hold me captive. Remember, you guys put this stuff around me and the baby crying face.
Yeah.
That big baby crying face. Cause but I didn't get to stay, but I wanted to. I got to walk around the house, and it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely
Thank you.
beautiful.
We just had a really cool event last weekend with Chris and John. We did scrying, we did investigation. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed that.
So what do you think is the most awesome evidence that's, like, I'm sure people let you know the stuff they get, right?
I'll tell you, we had a team building. We had a group here, and it was a company. They did team building. It was about 17 people, right, Steve?
Yeah, this was freaky.
So Steve told me. Go ahead, Steve.
So I was in the parlor over here. I call it the purple room. It's the cigar room. And I was in there, and, I have 17 people around me, and they're all doing stuff. Plus, we have people in our dining room. So there's two big pocket doors, you've been here, that you open up, and you can see into both rooms.
Right.
Well, I'm sitting there, and I see this silhouette behind one of the girls. That was pitch black. We only had the little orange lights on in the cigar room.
Right.
So it's very dim, but you can't see into the dining room, sort of. I can just see the people sitting around the table and their silhouettes. So all of a sudden, I see this tall silhouette standing there on the door that goes out into the living room. And I'm like, who's that? And Jim Myrick was doing a session with his computer.
Oh, I love when they come.
He was using Phasmobots. And next thing you know, he says, let's take a break. So we take a break, and just before we took the break, a guy was standing by the other door. If you're ever in the house, there's 3 doors that you can go through. One goes into the old cigar room, one goes in the dining room, the other one goes into the library. And they're all up the living room. So the one that goes into the kitchen, the guy says, I hear someone walking out there. And Jim stops his session and says, well, go look. So the guy looks and he goes, I don't see no one out there. He shuts the door again. At the same time, I saw that tall silhouette behind this girl in the dining room.
Wow.
So we take a break, and the girl comes up to us and she goes, did you see that guy behind me? And I said, yeah. Who was he? I thought he was with your group. She goes, no. The guy walked in the room and says, can I join you? And she said, yeah, sure. And then he left. And then he came back in again, and he says, my friends won't come in with me. So I'm going to go. And then he left. So that's the footsteps we kept hearing.
That's odd.
But when we went out there was no car to drive. What person comes into someone's house
and says,
uninvited without taking a risk of getting shot? For one.
But even
really,
the contents of what he was saying is odd. Like, my friends won't come with me. Like, nobody, you know what I mean? Like, nobody says that.
Well, like 20-some witnesses on it.
Yeah, and right before that, Jim Wyrick had said, come on, children, bring your friends and come on in.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. And then
we don't know who he was. And I was like, they're doing something at the house.
He kind of just disappeared when he got to the front door. I don't know where he went.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Crazy.
And then Steve saw it as a silhouette. The girl saw it as a guy, right? She saw him.
She talked right to him.
Wow.
She goes, that was good.
Oh, and we got a really amazing EVP in the Victorian room with our last investigation.
Yeah, we got a kid.
It was a child, and it said something like, not verbatim, but look at the equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it was just how a kid
Actually, I can play.
Okay, go grab it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Kid speaks, like, the punctuation, how they were, it was a kid. And I'm like, there were no kids here.
Right.
So he's going to go grab that.
EVP?
Yeah.
That EVP real quick so you guys can hear.
Hopefully we can hear that.
I love when teams come too. They grab they get the lookout house, and it's just them, and they investigate by themselves. And I either join them or I back off. Whatever they want to do.
Well, we want to come out there.
I think the reason why people get a lot of evidence here is because when they come in, first and foremost, I want to make them feel welcomed and at ease.
Right.
I don't want anybody to be afraid. So I think once you put people at ease, spirits are willing to talk to them, and they're willing to not everything's paranormal. You know, let's not jump to everything being a ghost. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
The dog. My dog just pulled my my tablecloth off.
I love that little dog. Oh my God.
All right, so
I almost kidnapped that little thing.
Yeah. I got to see a picture of it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Chucky's funny. Okay, so here we go.
Trey in the beginning, you're going to listen. As soon as I start this, listen for the kid.
All right, go ahead.
He's going to say something about equipment. Ready?
All right.
Hear it?
Oh, yes, I did hear that. Can you play it again? I did hear that.
I got to get back to the front.
I'm going to want you to play it 2 more times, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I was a kid, all right.
Do it again.
Yes. Here it goes.
Oh, wow. It sounds like get the equipment.
Yeah.
Get the equipment.
Yeah, and you can tell it's a kid.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like
It's
a little kid.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So historically, I mean, the house is very old, but I only regurgitate what the Historical Society has given us. So we have documented 5 children died in the house.
Oh.
Okay.
It was 3 stillbirths and 2 brothers at the end of December, one on the 28th and one on the 30th, I believe. So December is kind of sad around here.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
But that is clear as day, a little boy.
That is really, really boy.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan.
You've got that. So whoever stays in the Victorian room, maybe the little boy will come and speak to you.
So you know what room I want to stay in?
Yep.
I want to
That's
stay
actually
the what?
that's actually our most popular room.
Yeah, Victorian.
Yeah.
The reason why we don't have a lot of EVPs out there because there's a lot of guests that come here. So when they're here, we don't like barge into the rooms and start doing investigations while they're renting.
Unless they're involved in the investigation.
Right.
So they're very rarely investigated. It's usually the attic, the basement, and the whole downstairs, but
Yeah.
never
But,
a bedroom.
but when
Yeah.
a team comes out, right? The whole place is being investigated, right?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yep.
there's a room there where it's got American flags all like it's just American.
Oh,
it's
so that's why you want to see just all the American flags.
so cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool
So
it's a cool room.
When we opened up, the Airbnb, the walls were red, and I was like, okay, let's work with what we got because I don't want to try to cover this red. So we're in Gettysburg, so let's be Americana.
Yeah, really. I walked in that room and I was like, oh my God, if I was staying, this would be my room.
That's
my
nursery.
room.
That's the
awesome.
nursery. So people, when they sleep there, if you look in the journal, a lot of times the covers get tugged and they get like tapped on their arms and their legs, kind of like wake up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is.
So yeah, we were just talking about this even before, because we were excited to have you guys on. So
Well, thank you guys for having us. We appreciate it.
yeah,
Thank
no,
you
but we
very
were
much.
talking about like we need to come out there. Like I really want to do an investigation at the Lookout House for sure.
Definitely.
I mean, it is.
Absolutely.
It's definitely. It's crazy. It's like a bucket list.
Yeah, it's
so
on my bucket list,
yeah,
Cool.
and I mean,
Look at dates. Definitely look at dates.
yeah, we'll have to look at dates for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody said that sounded like Gage from Pet Cemetery.
Oh, I just got the chills. I just.
You got wine lips now.
So
I think one of my favorite pictures, though, of all time in the house is when you were tied up, and then I got that crybaby mask and put
oh
it on
my
you.
gosh, yeah.
Oh.
They were trying to hold me hostage. And,
Yeah,
and
that
Bob and Gina wanted me to. I wanted to stay, and she went. And then they tied me up with like I don't even know what it was. It was an extension cord, I think. It was like
Probably,
this makeshift extension
yeah.
cord. And then
I'm
Pam's
sure
like,
she has enough of them, probably.
Pam's like, hold on, I got one thing to add to this. That was awesome. That was fun. I had the dog in my hand too.
Oh,
Yes,
her dog
Chucky.
or Gina's
Chucky's
dog?
awesome.
No, Pam's dog.
Oh, speaking of dog, Bob, Christopher, if you're watching, I want my dog back.
Yeah, Pam's dog. So we got to the lookout house before they did, right? And the dog's in the bathroom. So I said, Gina, I was like, text her and see if we can let the dog out, right? So she does, and she says, yeah, let her out, right? And then the dog. Then they got home. They pull up, and the dog runs out the door. I start having a heart attack. I'm like, oh my god, the dog ran out. I'm like, oh my god. But no,
He always goes out.
exactly. Then they're like, no, it's okay. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, where the hell are we gonna find this dog in the middle of Gettysburg? Like,
I know, yeah. Running after some soldier, and you'll know, yeah. Where'd he
So,
go?
Right.
oh, by the way,
He's a good boy.
does the dog ever seem to see any ever be
Yes.
affected? Yeah.
Yeah, he'll stare at things, but I think the things that catch his eye is through the windows. He'll look outside, and we have a lot of residual out in our yard. We were at Bendersville train station for a while, and so there's a lot of residual out there, and something just captures his attention. But what's really cool is the train still comes during the week through our backyard twice
Really?
a day.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, and we've got this really cool aqueduct here. Steve's got to explain that because I really don't know what that
The
entails.
aqueduct, we just found out from the ones out in County's nursery stopped in the other day and told us there's an aqueduct that goes underneath the house here. And it goes from the the train tracks over there. It was closed. They buried it. They shut it down because they were afraid the kids were going to go down in there. And if it ever collapsed, they would never get out. It would
it
be like
goes
a
over
mine shaft sort of.
To the tannery.
But it used to go from here all the way across the street to the tannery. I like to dig it up and find out, see what it's like down there.
Oh my
dig
god,
it.
yeah. Well, you probably would have to get a permit, right?
Excuse me?
You probably would have to get like a permit or something to dig that up, wouldn't you?
I don't think so. It's on our property.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. I'm not brave. I'll get buried alive, dude. I'm not going
Yeah,
to.
you'd have to be careful for sure.
Definitely.
Where the entrance is, but it is all covered up with dirt and chunks of concrete they threw in there to close it. But I'm just wondering, in the basement, I think when you were here, you saw the hole in the basement. It goes all the way down the well.
Yeah.
I think that goes down to the aqueduct because you can see the water down there.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
I'm just wondering if the
Going
aqueduct
home?
filled up now or what's going on with it. But it was pretty cool to find out that that's there.
Well, if you need help, I'll help out because I love stuff like that.
Well, we might be having Rick Savage come over, Family Diggers, and
Oh.
some fun in our yard.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be a nice workout.
Yeah.
Digging.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And then they also have like the building out there. Steve, did you call that a schoolhouse? That other building?
Actually, it used to be, I believe it used to be a
Telegraph.
telegraph building, the train, at one time. And they moved it over, and I think it turned it into a schoolhouse back then. I'm not 100% positive on that. We're still looking. We learn more and more each day. Bill is going to come back over after the holidays. His family owned this house. You know, they're the ones that built it. So he's going to come back and give us more information on it. Actually, the real cool thing is Henry, who built the house, we just found his original bedroom set for the house.
Oh wow.
Which Bill has the original bedroom set that was in this house when they built it. And we're going to purchase that bedroom set from him.
That's
And
great.
put it back where it belongs, back in the same room it was in.
Yeah.
Should be.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's so
Trigger
cool.
activity up. Oh, well.
Right.
That
I'm
is
going to
so
get
cool.
Myers here.
Michael.
What
Hey,
is,
some people.
what's he saying?
He said he's going to get Michael Myers here to chase some people around.
Funny.
Oh, God.
He's the
Dude.
best one for film at all.
Jeez.
There was one at Phenomenology one year.
Oh, yeah.
And I was walking down the hall. Yeah, he was one of the Michael
I
Myers.
remember that. Yeah.
And I'm walking down the hallway, and I could just feel somebody walking behind me. I turned around and it was him, and I was like,
Did you scream?
I was like, yo. I was like, I've seen this stuff in the movies. I was like, I can probably run, but you'll still catch up to me somehow. I'm like, I'm out of here. But yeah, they're cool. That's cool. He's real short though. He wasn't as tall as what I imagined.
That's funny.
But yeah,
That actor needs to be a little taller.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah,
he's
yeah.
taller.
Little.
They're real.
I
well,
think the real man was like 6'6".
guys, I appreciate you guys coming on.
Well, thank you for having us, and thank you for coming out to the bash this July and supporting us.
Yes,
we truly
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Oh, do you know what we're having? We're having actually axe throwing this year. And
Really?
And a dunk tank. Yeah, I went this summer. I went out to Harley Davidson. They had axe throwing there. And it's pretty cool
Oh,
the way
wow.
they do that. It's totally safe. No one gets an axe back.
Oh, God.
And you do have to sign a waiver, just
Sure.
in case one back and gets you. But
Oh, God.
we're having the dunk tank this year, so we asked some of the
We're putting
paranormal
Steve.
stars.
We're putting Steve in the dunk tank.
Oh, good, Meg. So Megan's watching. So Megan, just so you know, I'm staying at your house for the bash. Megan just said she loves you guys and can't wait for the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash.
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait to hear it, tell her. I said thank you and amazing people.
Rick O'Brien just said, he said, lower a camera down the well. We tried
we
that,
did.
but the camera wasn't, I guess the camera the guy had wasn't water sealed because he really...
Yo.
Yeah.
We did drop a fish magnet down there, one of those big fish magnets. And we had John Buckland here, the Batman, he was here. And when we did it, and we dropped it down there on rope, and it got caught on something down there, something metal.
Uh-oh.
And with the pull it, there was
Yeah.
two of them down there. When they got loose, the other one, it broke the string, the rope, and stayed on whatever's down there. So
Oh,
I
wow.
don't, it's something metal underneath the house, way down on that ground.
Yeah.
It's got to be 75 feet deep or 85
Thank
feet.
you guys for having us. Steve will keep talking.
Well, no, I'm all interested in that stuff though too. Like when I was little, I used to want to be an archaeologist. So stuff like that just interests me like so much.
Yeah.
Like I'm all about it.
Science.
Like if you do a dig party, I'm all about it. I'll be there.
Yeah.
We like to
Alright.
play in dirt and mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to find.
Well, you're gonna
Yeah,
find-
that's
you're
so
gonna find
cool.
Yeah, I
something
would
for
definitely.
sure.
But then-
especially
and then-
Gettysburg,
You're
I
gonna
would
find
definitely.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every, like,
And then
piece
what
of
would
land
you
there
do with
is-
it? Would you keep it or would you give it to a museum?
I don't know. It would depend what it was.
Could be bones.
I don't know.
You
If
would
it
make
was-
your own
we have-
museum.
Yeah.
I
Some of
have
the stuff
some
you would find.
friends who work at the Park Service who are historians. I had a picture of General Lee that I had gotten that I gave to the Daniel Lady Farm. So,
Oh wow.
you know,
Daniel Lady Farm is another place that I would like to investigate
If it stays
Yeah.
at the house, it's, if
for sure.
it's at the house.
I've heard
Yeah.
about that. And then there's so much in Gettysburg. Like you guys are prime. Like it's just a prime location. Like who like you guys definitely are blessed for sure. But
absolutely.
you're giving back. So that's why it keeps that's why you're going to keep on being blessed, because you're using what you have to give back to the
good.
community and for the good.
Like
you
it
know?
attracts like. So, I mean.
So
Absolutely.
So the only place you guys can go is up, and you just continue to go up
Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
for sure.
Thank you so much.
What's he
You're gonna hear
saying?
some big news real soon.
Yep, you're going to hear some good news real soon, and we'll make sure that you guys hear about it.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And if anybody's out there, please go on our Back the Batteries page, because we'll try to post stuff on there as well. And the Brew, whatever the Barrys share, we share, we support 1,000%. And and like I said, if you guys need help with anything, you don't gotta twist my arm.
All right.
We'll
Well,
drive
thank you
down.
so much.
We're up.
If you need help with anything, you let me know.
All right,
Twist my
thank
arm.
you.
Yeah.
I love you both. Thank you so much
Love
for
you.
coming on.
Guys,
Thank
happy
you so much.
holidays too.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and
Well, we'll see you
Take
New
care.
Year's. We'll see you New Year's.
okay. Yeah.
Hopefully. hopefully I will.
Mwah. Love you guys.
All right. Love you. Thank you.
Bye.
They can't see me. I'm waving.
Steve's waving.
See, Steve.
Hey. All right. Take care, guys.
You too.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, I can't. All right. So that was good. I'm sorry if anybody asked any questions. I
No,
really
nobody did.
nobody asked any
No,
questions.
no,
I
no,
saw there
of
was
course.
like a lot of stuff, but so there we have it. The Barrys, great people, great couple, great people, great energy, and
I look drunk in the video. I only had one beer, but yeah, I feel really buzzed for some
it's
reason.
probably. And I look like God. I look like I need to be drunk. You look drunk. I look like I need to be drunk.
She's drunk for other reasons.
But yeah, so that was a real good, that was a good interview. I love them. They're awesome. So, Lookout House, Gettysburg Battlefield Bash.
I've never, where is it? Where is
It's
this?
outside of
It's
town.
outside of town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's in Gettysburg, but it's probably like 10 minutes outside of the
Okay.
center of town.
Okay.
So it's off the beaten path, but man, when you see you're driving down the road and all of a sudden you just see this big, huge, and you're just like Victorian,
Wow.
gorgeous thing sitting there, and you're like, yes,
Yeah. I really want a bed and breakfast.
love you too, Meg. What?
I want a bed and breakfast.
Me
in
too,
Gettysburg.
me too.
I want the cash town.
I've been trying to win the lottery, but it's not
I
working.
know. The cash town in.
If I
But
If I win the lottery, I will own something in Gettysburg.
Yeah.
I think we're all going to be retiring in Gettysburg. You'll
I don't know,
mark
it's-
my words. You'll probably see us.
And I
just-
always say this, I'm not even kidding. If I own a place in Gettysburg, any of my friends are welcome to stay with me for nothing. I want to share
You just have
Gettysburg.
Yeah, like,
to, you just
why-
have to wash
look.
the dishes, do your laundry.
I want to share Gettysburg with the world because it's the best
Wouldn't that be the
place on
greatest
earth.
thing if I can name about 7 or 8 of us that would commit to that?
Yeah, for sure.
Why do we have to leave so private when we're family? Like, why can't we get that $750,000 home in Gettysburg and
Well, I don't know
all
about
live? There's a
$750,000.
lot.
But we could probably get a place where, when we're not there, we could rent it out.
Well,
We could do it as
We
an
could all
I
do
Airbnb.
meant
a week
retirement. You're
each
talking about
week.
retirement.
Yeah,
You're talking about
it would
retirement?
almost be like our own, like our
condo
own
at that
timeshare.
You do.
Then we can have one yearly. Everybody goes there. Everybody has a big party. We just celebrate. And then when we're not going to be there, we'll just rent it out.
Exactly. Oh boy.
Yeah, me too. I there's no way around it. I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to other states.
Yeah.
I've been to Florida. I've been to Williamsburg. I've been to Virginia, which Virginia's history is great.
Oh, it's great.
But Gettysburg is just something about Gettysburg.
Yeah.
And just that's
Yeah, it's special.
I can't wait.
it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys want to come up a day early, come up. Well, I know you probably have to work.
I go to
But-
work. I don't have the PTO. I
We
only
only
have
got-
1 day PTO, and that is going to be used
I have
for
to look at the
New Year's
room I
Eve.
was going to get.
Yeah,
So otherwise, I get written up if I don't.
think
If
I
I
would-
don't.
it sucks.
Yeah,
If I
room.
go
Yeah,
over
yeah.
my PTO.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I get in a lot of trouble.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
It's
we both
this month has been so hectic. My brother's getting married on the 20th,
Mm-hmm.
so this month has been so hectic. Like I'm just looking at with my animals. Everybody's been sick, and people it's just been crazy. So I'm looking forward to getting some R&R and rejuvenating my spirit.
But we do have something going on.
Oh yeah, let's.
We have to
Oh,
plug
yeah.
in. We
That's
have to
right.
Plug in.
December 20th and the 21st, Paul's Discovery Farm.
20th and 21st. So yes, there's still tickets available. It is
Speak
a
up.
historical site. Again, it is also helping this historical site, and it's a museum with animals. So there is really
You know where I'll
help
be.
support. Yeah, I will be there.
I'll be with the animals.
Where did Taryn go?
Tara's like hanging out with all the animals.
Oh, she has a snake wrapped around her. Okay.
But yeah, so it's good. The 20th and the 21st. I won't be there the 20th. I'll be there on the 21st. But Sabrina, Anthony, Mike, and Beth, they'll all be there on the 21st or the 20th and the 21st. And so it should be good. This place has never been investigated before. So this is the first time it's going to be investigated. We're trying to raise some money for the farm. And hopefully that's not the only time we'll be there. You know, hopefully
this is kind of like a trial thing. This is kind of like I know it's around the holidays and everything, but
if you need a Christmas gift or you want to buy someone a Christmas gift,
or you just want to get away from the Christmas thing and come join us.
Yeah,
you know,
the Friday the 20th and Saturday the 21st.
So it is untouched. It is untouched ground, so it's something fresh and new. Never been, like she said, never been investigated. So.
Yeah, so it should be interesting. It'll be fun.
That always makes it exciting.
Yeah, it does, because
yeah,
we'll be the first to touch that place.
Yeah.
It does draw you in.
It's hard to find places nowadays, especially with the popularity of
and being so close. Like there's nowhere in New Jersey really
hard,
that there's nowhere like really that close that we can go to. Like most of the places that are awesome that we go to, they're like you got to drive a couple hours away, if not 5 or 6.
Or if anything, like for Mifflin or Eastern State, they're all cold in the winter too, and like they're hot in the summer. It's like it's really hard.
Yeah,
you know.
So, but yeah,
it's just hard.
Fort Mifflin is another place I got to get back to. I was there.
I posted about that.
The prison, Burlington Prison's not far.
Burlington Prison, but yeah, but like this is cool.
Been touched a lot.
We gotta get on to Burlington Island. I'm gonna get that kayak going.
Yeah.
I'm getting on that kayak. I'm going. I'm good with the state police. I'll probably just contact.
Okay, so then hook it up.
Yeah, I will. I'll just contact the New York State Police and talk to them, and
let's do it.
Get Marquise.
Wait,
to come
isn't there?
Oh,
I'll call the person. Because somebody tried to take it up from under me.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, so a group that we shall not name.
Okay.
Just tried to take it up from under me. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like recently?
What, about a couple months ago? Found out, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Sorry.
But we'll let you know. Like we got stuff. We have a private case that we still have to.
Yeah, we got a private case.
Yeah. So
we're busy for a winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're 360.
I know that, but as far as usually the events and everything is spring, fall, summer.
I'm not used to these events. So now it's playing. I started going and I'm like, it's the parties that's new to me.
Well, that's like it's more part. It's the party.
Like me and Paul Allen, we're like old schoolers.
Everybody can't wait to party.
Yeah.
But so I know. Before we know it, phenomenology
will be here. Yeah.
It's March.
I'm a virgin.
So's Bethy.
Bethy's gonna be there? Yeah. Wow.
And she's a virgin too.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well.
Interesting.
What's that say?
What's this?
You guys need to come back to.
Yeah. We live there.
We live there. Selma.
Wait.
That's my home. Yeah. That's my second home. I'll see you.
Yeah. Selma's great.
Sunday, D. I'll see you Sunday, D.
Yeah, no,
we can never forget about Selma.
Selma's a stone.
Selma's
I'm ready to do anything.
Selma's a diamond in the rough, man. Selma's amazing.
Good energy. Selma's good. Selma's loving.
We love Selma Mansion.
Yeah, Selma's great.
But well.
I'll be there. Will you be where?
I'll be there.
Oh, Selma? Oh, yeah.
No, Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Our
What's
NPS
Sunday?
thing. Just a little luncheon.
Oh.
For the Norristown Press.
Well, we have heat now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I missed the sleepover, and I want to go to the next sleepover, so hopefully we can make that when I can attend.
Yes. Excuse me.
I'm going to sleep in a prison cell in Eastern State.
They're not doing it anymore.
They're not doing Eastern State.
Eastern State is not doing private paranormal investigations anymore.
Well,
and I don't know why.
That's a different subject matter.
Oh, Dia said she'll be at Phenom.
Oh, Phenom. Oh, see,
Yay!
D,
are you as a Phenom virgin too?
I'm going to get de-virginized.
I've been to like 3 or 4.
Be gentle with me, please.
There's no being gentle at Phenom.
Oh, great. Oh, boy.
It really is. I mean,
What?
poor Sabrina, the last one.
Which one?
The one that we stayed in the room together.
Which one?
The last, like, one of the last Phenoms. We'll talk about it after we're done. All right, we're peacing.
You didn't stay with
Yes,
Phenom
I did.
with me.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah. She left me.
Peace. Love you guys. Thanks everybody for
Bye.
watching. We'll be back hopefully soon.
I was so sick.
Love yous.